Hello everyone, how you guys doing? My name is Faven. Thank you very much for coming to my channel. I do appreciate that. Oh my god, look at these eye bags. My eyes are so dark. I am kind of tired. It's such a beautiful spring today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I had some time to be outside and chill and relax. So today we're going to talk about how my life got turned upside down over the weekend. Why is this so foggy? Completely upside down over the weekend. So let's get started. Before you do start, make sure you like, subscribe, and share to my channel. I am trying to grow this channel. It's a new channel, so I know the setup is not that great. My office upstairs is turned inside out because I'm switching my office to my master bedroom. We don't use our master bedroom, using that as my studio because I do have my own business and I'm running my own business at my home for right now. So yeah, it's a mess. I don't have anything set up or anything like that. So this is what's gonna have to do. And plus, yeah, this is it. But anyway, so make sure you like, subscribe, and share. So I want to talk about how my life got turned upside down this weekend. So a little recap. I got pretty sick beginning of March. I had end up getting pneumonia, end up getting a partial, it's a really small partial part of my lungs collapsed. My right lung, my left lung specifically, and I end up getting bronchitis. I always get bronchitis when I get pretty sick, and also I had an asthma attack. And I said pneumonia. I had pneumonia, flu, asthma attack, and partial collapsed lung. That was for between Saturday and Monday of March. I had between 10th, 11th, and 12th. I got pretty sick. So since then, my lungs have not been feeling that well. They've been feeling kind of junky. I still had a cough. I don't know if it was just anxiety, but so I ended up getting another chest x-ray 2.5 weeks later, and they seen a chest nodule. Do you know what a nodule is? Something that is like a growth of something. It wasn't a mass, but it was a nodule. There was something abnormal in my chest x-ray, besides it being pneumonia. Besides pneumonia or the partially collapsed lung, there was something else poking through not poking through, but there was something there that they seen. So had to do CT the next day. Did a CT and it says, okay, the collapsed lung has repaired. There is no pneumonia, but it says centrolebular emphysema is, period. That's it. So when it says centrolebular emphysema is, everyone thought that meant I had emphysema. I am 36 years old. This emphysema people get usually age 50 and above. I still have 24 more years left before I become 50. So, it's like, I should not have emphysema. I should not. There's no way. If my husband smoked a pack a day for God knows how long and he didn't have emphysema, how do I have emphysema? Or some other people that I know that have been smoking 30 years don't have emphysema. How do I have emphysema? So I made an urgent appointment with the pulmonary doctor, which was today. And I said, all right, this don't make sense. How do I get emphysema? I'm 36, not 56. So she took an hour, first of all, which was amazing, an hour. And we went through everything. We went through all the scans, all the CT. We went through the EKG, not EKG. We went through the chest x-ray. We went through the documentation, what the radiologist said, what my doctor said, what the person that seen me at urgent care said, the medications I was taking, the medication previously I was on, because this makes it the second time I had pneumonia. This makes it the first time I had collapsed lung, and this makes it the first time anyone seen nodule. So she said, first and foremost, you do not have emphysema. But you don't have like, I'm not going to diagnose you with having emphysema, but there are trapped air in your lungs. We don't know for 100% sure if that's just because you have asthma or if that is because you have an extremely, extremely light case of emphysema. So first, it was like, okay, yes, no emphysema, yes, 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 yes. And I was like, what? So at that time, that emoji, like, emoji, that's how I felt. I was like, what the H is going on? First, no emphysema. Second, might have emphysema. I said, okay, let's make a deal. If I go to the hospital and they say, what illnesses do you have? If they said, I have migraines and asthma. Do I say I have a light touch, a light case of emphysema? Or do I not mention the emphysema? Because that's what I would need to know is like in my chart, are you going to put down emphysema or no? Do I need to be worried that it could change into emphysema or no? She's like, well, we don't know if it's going to turn into emphysema. We don't know if it's just asthma. There's no way to test that specific air because that air might not be there anymore, or it could still be there, or whatever. It's just impossible for us to see if it is emphysema 100%. So she's like, as a pulmonologist, I highly suggest, or in my opinion, I'm not going to diagnose you with emphysema, but we're still going to watch it for emphysema. I understood, but at the same time, I was like, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to watch myself. I'm going to make sure I take care of myself. The medication she gave me, I'm going to make sure I am going to stay consistent with it. But there could be a chance that this can turn into emphysema, which hopefully it don't. But she's like, at this age, I'm not going to worry about emphysema. It can turn into it 20, 30 years from now if I'm consistently being exposed to smokes. And then she said, let's speak about the nodule. She's like, there is a nodule. She sees it. We both saw it. I wish I could have taken a picture of it, but as a HIPAA law, I can't. So there's actual nodule because we both looked at it, but the radiologist has not mentioned anything about the nodule because they said it's small enough to where they're not going to consider it as a nodule, but it's still there. So my concern is, couldn't that nodule get bigger? Don't things get bigger? Sometimes it stays the same, but it could get bigger. There's a possibility the nodule can get bigger. There's a possibility the nodule could turn into a mass. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in 5 years from now. On the chart, it says, in the radiologist's report said, if patient is concerned or provider is concerned for lung cancer, need to repeat CAT scan in a year. So that means March of next year, either April or March of next year, I might have to repeat a CT of my chest. But my insurance might not cover. But the good thing is my hospital I work for, we as employees are no longer going to have medical bills. That means we now no longer have raises. So I'm at my max capacity. I can't get no more raise. We are going to get inflation raise. Everybody's going to get that because you have to get that. But as in other raise, we're not going to because they're going to take away the medical bill. So even if I don't qualify for the CT, they're not going. If they say insurance not going to cover it, it's fine because the hospital is not going to bill me for the CT that I'm going to take next year. But so far, no emphysema as of at this moment. She's not worried about emphysema at this moment. And the nodule is small enough to where they're not worried about it. They're not worried that if it's benign or non-benign. They're not worried about the she said it's okay, it looks fine, it's there, we'll keep an eye on it, it's there. But like she said, if my symptoms worsen in the next few months, like I'm going to really pay attention, and I have to distinguish, is this anxiety talking, or is this like my true symptoms? Because I know once my anxiety talks, everything hurts. So I got to make sure it's not anxiety. So I have to keep a diary of my breathing and how I'm feeling on a daily basis, and take the Advil inhaler twice a day, every single day with my allergy medication. And for the next 60 days, I have to do that every single day. Then I have to go back to do a breathing test. Once I go back to do a breathing test, then she will let me know. Because my breathing test, I did not do that well in 2015. So it's been 4 years repeating it. And then we're going to repeat it again in 2 months. And if it's still low, we might repeat it again another 2 months to see where, until I get to where I need to be. And then once I get to where I need to be, I'm actually going to still ask for another CT next year. Either like towards the end of the year, I'm going to ask for another CT, because you never know if it's going to get big. You just don't know. So, but what made me think is all this going on, the only thing I can think about is, one, if I do have cancer or a tumor or emphysema, how do I tell my family? How do I tell my mom? How's my husband going to take it? Two, my head went to the left, and I'm like, how long do I have to live? Is this going to like rapidly take me out, or is it something I can live with? And if it's something that I can live with, how well can I live with it? Am I going to be okay to the point I could do everything I need to do? Or is it going to hinder me to do anything at all? And then I'm thinking, like, I have wasted my time thinking about what other people want for me to do. And the thing is, like, I'm the one walking in my shoes and nobody else is walking in my shoe. So why do I care? Why did I let everyone speak for me and I can speak for myself? If that makes sense. So I am going to try my best to do everything that I've been wanting to do. Go places, see places. I just started my business. I mean, my business was actually really started 2 years ago, but I really never did anything with it because I was so afraid of what if I get successful. Now, at this moment, I can't wait to get successful. I can't wait for my stuff to be in Walmarts and Targets and every name brand place. I can't wait till people say, oh, Essence of East Africa's products are just so amazing. I can't wait until my stuff becomes on commercials or the big stars end up using it. You know what I mean? I can't wait until my lotion is like Bath and Body Works. Everybody knows about Bath and Body Works. So that's what I want. I want my brand to be the next brand that everybody talks about. So with that said, I am excited that I am not in fear of my life right now, as in like, upper respiratory related. I'm not fear of my life, period. But you like the next 5 minutes, the next second, not like 2 seconds from now, is not promised. It's not promised at all. So this is what I'm telling myself, Faven, live your best life, period. Same goes to you. Live your best life. Do what's right for you. Do right by you to begin with. Don't go out there being a thotty, but do right by you. Do right by your family. If you have children, a husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend, do right by them. You know, make yourself and your family proud. And that's all you can ask for. But anyways, thank you for listening to my rant, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.